to loan charts. Pod review. BLGS finals. Great. Okay, loan sharks. Let me do something quick before I forget. Channel. We go to creator dashboard, content, video producer. Purple. Slushy. Pod review. BLGS finals. BLGS finals. Okay. Save changes, and then we're going to export it to YouTube. Cool. I think that's done. Okay. So Lone Sharks got second. Insanely consistent team. How many kills was that? 35 kills. More kills than everybody else. Highest placement was second. That's interesting. They never got first once. Really, really interesting. This might be a micro issue. Yeah. This tells me that they have issues like on a micro level. Like their macro is probably godly, right? Because it's Raven. But I guarantee they have like issues of knowing when to push and when to disengage. Right? They probably know who to push. They probably know what to push, but their timing is still askew. Their timing is still off. So I'm going to make that prediction and we'll see if I'm right. So again, they are called. Where are they? Loan Sharks. Okay. Done. Thanks for the suggestion, Slice. Give me a second. I'm going to go warm up my coffee / cappuccino. I think I've warmed it up twice now, so it might be pretty disgusting. And I'm just going to drink it normal. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to open up the window a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Let's see what happens here. They get a good amount of kills.
Get to sex. All the way back.
Let me know if there's a team that you guys want me to take a look at in the future.
They're just Fissure.
That didn't even look like they're going Mirage. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was there a contest? Evan dies. Yeah, there's a contest. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I love that, like, immediately, like, the team is already talking about where, like, they need to rotate. They're like a well-oiled machine.
I'm looking for a triple take.
Let's see when they rotate.
I have also a mod scout I can get drop.
They rotate
Mod
now.
scout, though. I'm dropping triple take if anyone needs.
We're good fucking guns, so.
Triple take on
Take their time with the rotation.
You can just go loot the north shit. Here's an extra evac. Yanni, I'm gonna drop it off on the side.
They're gonna go north.
Skyhook zone.
Okay, they're taking their time.
Whenever one of you guys get a chance, come by the mod scout for me.
They're epo cash farming. Getting their loot. They have such good loot here. It's crazy.
Nope. Yeah, no.
Can't believe they have like 2 POIs. That's fucking insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They have 2 POIs, and then like
We got Evo hard
Evan
here on this
dies
one,
to a
correct.
contest. I didn't watch the scrims that much for BLGS. Did they like? Were they contested and then they just dominate the contests? Is that why they have 2 POIs?
Dropping 2 to 4.
Okay.
Maybe good.
Okay, one of my favorite things about teams that rotate well, right, is how boring it looks. I know that sounds crazy, but like the better you are at rotating across the map and the better your macro is, the easier your game should look. It should look easy. It should look like brain dead, right? Like somebody who's watching Apex for the first time should be like, "Oh, that's how I rotate," and they should feel confident about like making rotations in competitive Apex as well. But then obviously there's more nuance to it than that.
Could go for the overlook one first before.
But the game should look easy and feel easy. It shouldn't feel hard. You shouldn't be getting held out every like 2 minutes. Okay, they're going
We
height to
have
height
triple evac.
rotation, right? They could have gone through Grandma's house area right here, but instead they're going here. Why? This is a height rotation. That's it. He's already scoping in. Why is Yanya scoping in? Because 2 biggest threats on the map are chokes and height. This qualifies for both.
We could burn one for like 1 minute, like this Evo hard if we want to.
Even where they land is good. Did you notice he didn't land in the center here? Because if somebody is holding them out, they would have been fucked. Yanya landed a little bit to the left. I know, like, this is just small stuff.
Maybe
I might
we
be
grab the
reading
one on
into
the
it too
right,
much.
then burn up for that one.
Yeah.
Grab this and then hit it.
Yeah, so they're thinking about, like, their next rotation. Boom, 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 whatever. Whatever it is. Yeah. Pretty straightforward. Okay, see? Another choke. Care left. Choke. This is their biggest issue. It's another choke.
Yeah, I don't see one.
See a zip line heading towards fragment.
Height.
Yeah, I think they are.
Height and choke.
I don't know any.
So you're not lining on anyone.
This is how you play Edge, dude. Just. Most people think Edge means just like here's the ring, right? And you have to like be here the whole time. Like in this vicinity. That's not true. Like the ring pulled, here's the map. The ring pulls away from them. Fine. But like while they're in the ring, they might as well get the caches that they need. The burning evac.
Didn't see anybody.
Again,
Don't
this
see
is a
anybody in
choke.
monument either.
So this is a choke and a cache. So this entire area right here is a danger zone.
Either.
My commentary is going to be pretty boring,
Turning.
guys, on a macro level. We're going to skip ahead because their macro is just like, you know,
There's a nade
pretty
though.
straightforward. Okay. They get here early and they start fighting round 2. That's interesting.
Get some nades.
I
Good
think
at
we need
three
to wrap it.
frags.
Yeah, let's evac.
Nothing peeking out of tunnel. Nothing tower either.
If
Mhm.
that's taken, look for green a bit. Just try and stay high. Like don't like.
Just call something.
What about like here? Is there a team there? Keep going. Go bottom green, right here.
No, keep going.
Yeah. Can we go to this first one?
No, I'm dead here.
Okay, so again, this is the same issue with you should have some was it Hodzik called it defaults. So did Serial, a long forgotten coach, who I think was very, very good. We're gonna have some default positions here. Like before you even fly. They're not even talking about just like listen to their comms before they fly.
The zip house, if that's taken, look for green a bit. Just try and stay high. Like don't like commit hard.
Yeah.
We can also go for a floor.
Okay, the issue with like the non-committal style of evacing, right, is that it's like it's still a gamble. You when you're flying into Skyhook especially is you should be comfortable finding a building that you're allowed to coexist in, right? So like zip building is actually like fairly safe. So like somebody just flew in here, Like you could fly in here on the bottom, right? But the issue with this building is that, like, one, here, height has line of sight on you. Line of sight, whatever. So this is clearly like taken. This is clearly taken in height, but like the bottom here is still like a possibility, right? The issue here is if somebody has this already, right, you're completely fucked. You have to like bubble fight. But if you try to take the bottom here and somebody is already there on the bottom, you can just take another door. Or you can just try to play on the side and then try to go for like second floor or something. You can stall it out. But this, like, you're totally fucked.
What about like here? Is there a team there? Keep going, keep going. Go bottom green, bottom green, right here.
And no,
Yellow was taken. The yellow wasn't taken.
Yeah. Can we go to this first floor?
no, I'm dead here. I'm coming.
I'm almost here.
Oh, I died.
Yeah, that was a hell of a Hail Mary. Yeah. And then actually another one that's really viable is this yellow building here.
Go bottom green, right here.
See this one? Why is this viable? Because normally, and I've said this in the BulletL one, the purple slushy one, there's 2 floors here. And normally when people take this, they take the second floor. You could like hook it in over here and then just take the first floor, coexist. Yeah, you have to deal with these guys, maybe third partying, probably for a fight. But if you're going to fly in, these guys don't have line of sight on you. They can't unless they're like going physically out here to see who's flying in. Right. So if you're coming in from this choke, I would actually recommend to take this building if you can, or even this building if you can, because these are always like really, really popular. Like you only have one option here to fly in. Like you can slam the height, but you have to, talk about that beforehand. Like that's the issue with like the non-committal style. You should have some sort of default in your playbook before you even fly, before you even enter the game. You should have some sort of default when you're flying in from that like corner of the map, when you're flying in from that choke. Like I do like this building a lot, like these types of like duplexes, right? Because you have first floor, second floor, coexist on the second floor, on the first floor, take the second floor if you can, or even this. People like to play second and third floor here, play the bottom here. You can even do that with diner. You can slam bottom of diner, right? Because a lot of people will play second floor of diner. It's just anticipating where people are going to be. This, one option. This, 2 options, 2 options, 2 options, 2 options, 2 options, right? Both of these options taken. Height, nobody's on height, right? That's the other thing. Nobody's on height here. Watch this. People took in the bottom, but nobody took in height. You could literally slide in to here, maybe take third floor. Yeah, this is like, these are conversations you should have outside of the game, in my opinion.
Holy shit, bro! I only had a white knock too. Give me
I
green and blue.
can't believe they lived through that. Hey, look, first floor of zip building. That's crazy. And then they coexist. Isn't that crazy? They lived and they coexist. Green building. I'm not a fan of green building. It's just one option. Do you guys have any questions? No, none. So generally, this is like in life, but also Apex. The option that gives you more options is almost always the best option, right? So when you're flying in, if you have a building where you can take either the top or the bottom, right? That's one option. That's 2 options. But if you're taking a building where you can't take the top at all, and you can only take the bottom, that's only one option. So think about those, right? And think about the fact that like teams normally try to coexist. Like teams, when they do take a building, they try to take either this part or the top, right? And if that's the case, just take the bottom. It's okay to coexist. And now they're coexisting, especially with this meta. You can coexist the hell out of a building. They just made that way harder for themselves. That was completely unnecessary. Okay, ring pulls away. Listen, again, if the ring pulls away, what do? First, you look for a spot. If you have a spot, like a power position, if you have one, keep it. And then you just shoot people around you. But they don't have a power position, right? You can like farm your edge here. Or if you have a free spot in the ring, and you can decide this within like 3 to 5 seconds. If it's not apparent to you within 3 to 5 seconds, you need to start clearing your back actively. Like you have to go to them, right? You have to go over here and just kill these fuckers. You don't wait for them to come to you, okay? Or you kill a team. Kill people. Oh, I get right. Let's see what they do. They have a lot of time here, and they're just waiting for opportunities. They're really fucking taking their time.
They are moving to a spot. They are moving to a spot. These teams.
Go to diner.
Yeah, I'll come with you. I'll come with you.
Okay, so they're waiting for that team to go ahead of them so they can fuck them. They had to kill this team.
Doing it.
Okay. They're slowing down.
Yep. Okay, are you guys ready?
I love that they're talking about how they're going to use their abilities. You're going to do this, you're going to do this. You know, that's really, really good. Those are good commands. I think that was popped, right?
Okay, are you guys ready?
Just listen to this. Such good commands.
Doing it.
We got
Level forward. You have to jump forward.
Doing it.
You're gonna slam them after, okay?
Yep.
You need to push your feet forward, okay?
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yep.
I
Newcastle 1, Two of them are one.
That'll give you all. I cracked them. Give me back. You're safe in that corner. I'm gonna have
I brought my Q to us.
We don't need back.
Okay, so yeah, they needed to clear this way earlier. It's so slow, dude. Like, I know they're like waiting for something to happen. I fucking hate this.
Like hard west. Over there.
It's so slow. It's so slow.
Yeah.
Listen, man, as soon as the ring pulls away, you need to go through that checklist. And then, okay, like, we need to, we don't have a free position, right? That's not given to us. So we have to kill these guys. We just have to. You just, clear your back here. If that's clear already, just kill these motherfuckers. Don't wait for them to do something. Right? Just start pressuring this thing. Okay, they have a shield crack. They have a minute. They have a whole minute. Where they could have started fucking this other team. The other team has a Valkyrie, right? So if they have a Valkyrie, that means there's a good chance they don't have a catalyst, right? If they have a Valkyrie and they don't have a catalyst, that means those doors might not be walled off. They might not be reinforced. So you just fucking ate that team.
They're moving. They're
They're zipping.
Other team's leaving.
Oh, yeah.
Fine. Shooting these guys up here does fucking nothing unless you get a knock. They don't have the priorities. Like, why is it? It just seems to me that people don't have some sort of system for when a ring pulls away. This really bothers me.
They're like really high up.
Okay, that was ridiculous. They had like a whole minute where they could have done something. They could have it was just a whole minute and they're just waiting for something free to happen for them. But they have to make other people react to them on that map. They have to make opportunities for themselves. Okay? Early evac, fine. First reaction, when you see That Newcastle wall is just destroy that Newcastle wall as a team. If everybody unleashes their mag on that middle Newcastle wall, that Newcastle wall is gone. Okay, we Newcastle wall here. I hate this meta. Would have liked to have a Watson on this map. It is ridiculous to me that people don't have a Watson on this map. Yeah, but like you need to have a Gibby. That's not true. Will Gibby bubble counters Watson fences? Maybe. But you still have to close that distance, right? And then when that Gibby bubble goes down, you still have to deal with the fences. It's silly. My God. Okay, we're here forever. I fucking hate this huddle and cuddle meta. Struggle cuddle, right? Like, your ability to expand outside of this, like, this is like their level of impact on the map. It's literally nothing. Like, if they had a Watson, they would have been able to spread out and then just start fucking people left and right. But instead, they just have this struggle cuddle. They're just hoping and praying that something happens. I fucking hate. This is the worst thing, honestly, in my opinion, about this meta. It's not the fights. It's this. It's literally just like hoping something happens. Okay, cool. Fine. They're fighting up here. Cool. Now they're trying to fuck with people around them, as they should. I think a lesser team would have just stayed in this corner the whole time, but this is good. Good teams, like, as soon as you have a spot stabilized, you should go out and shoot your gun and fuck with the people around you. Remember, you are roaming lions. You need to piss all over your territory. You need to punish anybody who is near you. Okay, they take a fight here. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, they disengage. Good. That was really good. They didn't, yeah, they knew that was a bad fight because they were already, like, their abilities were being baited out, right? Now they don't have bubble for the fight. That's good. They disengaged. That was a smart move. But do you see how they're constantly limit testing the people around them? Right? They're constantly fucking with people over here. Also, if they had a Watson gen, they could just like have free econ. They get a peek, you know. They get econ, and you have like the psychological advantage of Watson fences, where people see your fences and they're like, "Oh fuck, we can't fuck with this team." Okay, ring pulls away from them. What do? No free spot. Clear their back. If their back is clear, actively kill the team. I think this is Future's team that dies here, right? Oh no, fuck. God damn it. Okay, ring pulls away from them. Here we go. Back is not clear, but they want to third this. This is good. Yeah, they just kill people. You. Oh my god. It's really nice to see. It gives me so much relief to see like one of the best players in the world misses shots 3 times in a row. Ugh. Oh, fuck. It was only twice in a row, but still, that's crazy. The other thing about this, like these shots, you could just long strafe this. I don't know what these short strafes are. Like on roller, you don't really want to short strafe like in this at like this range because it's just gonna pull you out of the aim assist bubble. Right? You can actually long strafe and just like fuck the other person really well. It's like with your left stick. All right, cool. They're just fucking people here. Nice. They have a spot. They're stabilizing really well. They're gonna fuck with this other team. I think that's Pluto's team. Literally the team that we just watched. Not a lot of cover here, but the other team can't really peek for free. I love it. See? They just picked a team to fuck, and then they fucked that team. Now they're actively clearing their back, right? This is good. Very, very good. They're systematically clearing their back, making sure that their side of the ring is free, so that way they are free to make decisions. See how they're like, yeah, this is good. They're actively clearing their back. They're not just waiting for people to come to them. Good. And now they're just punishing anybody. Okay, the ring pulled away from them. They don't have a free spot, so what did they do? They actively clear their back first. So that way, if they push forward, so they clear their east, right? North and east. So now that the north and east is clear, that's no longer a threat. They can't get sandwiched. So what do they do now? They're going to try to, oh, they're still clearing? Okay. Now they're going to try to kill the team in front of them. They have to. They're really taking their time here. It's because they have somebody to their north. That makes sense. Great. We have a nice little bubble fight. Good. Okay. Pause. Chat. Previous stream, right? Remember when Future jumped into the middle of the bubble and I got really mad about that? What do you notice with Yanya? When he slides into the fight, he chooses a corner of this bubble, right? That he can use for himself, which has cover. He chooses an edge. He uses cover instead of going straight into the middle. Simple fix, huge difference. Drop goes right into the center, which was stupid, right? I think, listen, this is like actually one of the few people that two people that come to mind that do this, maybe three. Okay, Satuki for sure. Definitely Monsoon and Lou do this, where they pretend to go into the bubble, especially as a Gibby. They'll pretend to go into the bubble and then they'll stall outside. And what they'll do is they'll bait this guy to go into the center, right? And then they re-enter. So they'll stutter. They'll like go here, pause, and then go back in, right? Instead of just going straight into the fight. I think if Dropped had done that, he wouldn't have taken so much damage for free. There's like so many little like nuances to bubble fights. It's crazy. Boom, goes in and out. Yanya disengages. He baits himself. He literally uses himself as bait. He backs away. He knows they're going to chase. And he gets an off angle. This is so good. This is how you play your life. Oh, that was so good. I think Drop didn't need to go down there for sure. But yeah, that was fantastic. That was such a good bubble fight. Fuck me. I give that like an 8 out of 10. Okay, we have another fight here. No advantage except for bubble advantage. We got bubble advantage second. There's a team to our right. So what do? They're stalling. Do you notice they're not rushing? They're taking their time. They are stalling. Teams, if you were watching this, stall more when you need to. Okay. Using cover here as much as they can. They go to another piece of cover. They're just playing their life, dude. It's so good. Okay. Good. Fine. They didn't need to drop. Yeah, they didn't need to drop here at all. That was a little silly. Yeah, nobody needed to drop. Dropping here was brain dead. They could have held their position on height. They had a positional advantage, and they knew that there's somebody on top of them. Knock goes down for free. That was so stupid. That was so brain dead. Yeah, that was brain dead. Okay, that was stupid. I know what they're gonna say. They're gonna say like, "Oh, we could have, like, yeah, we didn't really have a lot of options there, but you did. Just slow it down." That team on height's not gonna drop to kill you up from behind. If they do, they're brain dead too. Unless they're getting pressured from one of the other teams. Okay, pretty normal rotations. They have ring on edge. Back is clear. Fine. We already have questions. I feel like what's good in here? Terra diddle fiddle. What, bro? What is that name? Terra diddle fiddle. Jesus Christ. Stop. That is absolutely insane name. I guess it's technically a diddle, right? Like you have like a diddly do when you fiddle. But those were the old names, but fucking oh my god. That made my day. No, you dropped this ADSing here with no cover. I guess it's a little fine, but he could have gotten shit on here for sure. Huh. They definitely could have gotten more points. Like their macro is fine, whatever. But their micro of like when they decide to push and like how they decide to push, like I fucking called it even before I watched the games. Okay, they don't have advantage. They have wall advantage now. Fine. Oh, no need to peek that. You have plenty of time. Slow down. Gives. Oh, why the wide swing? Not necessary. He could have still shot that without the wide swing. That's crazy. Is that bubble necessary? No, it wasn't. What? Not necessary at all. Because no one's peeking on the left side. Yeah, no one's peeking. You didn't have your. That was a waste of a bubble. What the fuck? Peaks. Okay. Chill. Slow down. Shield swap. Heal. Now you don't have bubble, dude. What the fuck? Oh, you have Q. You wasted Q, but 8 seconds till bubble. I don't have bubble. It's gonna be a silly little fight. Okay. Oh, now we have bubble. Damn. I keep forgetting how fast the bubble comes back. That's insane. Okay. Don't need to peek this. You don't need to peek that. You don't need to peek this. You don't need to peek that at all. You don't. You can just stall it out. We're between two teams, right? Okay, I mean, I was wrong. They definitely needed to peek that. I was wrong. For sure. Oh, man. That Hue was insane. Yeah, this is such a shit show. Yeah, I take back everything I said about this fight. This fight is just almost no skill whatsoever. It's just like who has abilities and who doesn't. I think if he had bubble earlier and he didn't waste that bubble, they could have had like a pretty like even 3v3 here against this Northeast team, right? Or even like the Northwest team. And there's already a bubble there. They could have just started like fucking with that team. I don't know. That's a hard one to win, to be honest. Tough titties. So even a week ago, Drop was playing Newcastle. Why do you think teams switch around who's playing what right now? That might be a comfort thing. Yeah. Some people are just more comfortable. Like it's an underrated factor when it comes to the legends that you have. Might just be a comfort thing. And yeah, because Noct, I think he played Newcastle in the previous split, right? Split 2. Okay, we're choosing a low ground rotation here on purpose. Why? Ring 2. Are we just stalling out? Oh, I sound like they're lacking. They're not lacking in meds. They go back on height. That's good. All right, that's good. Okay, easy macro. Pretty straightforward. Ring pulls away. Back is clear, probably. Okay, we've got to clear this team or they're fucked. They gotta actively clear them? Oh no. I can't believe their position was given away. That's crazy. If I was the other team, I would have tried to wipe them. I can't believe they were given this position for free. That's insane. Brother, bring back Watson. I'm telling you, somebody play Watson in this meta. If you were like 1 out of 3 Watsons in the lobby, you would just have so much more freedom. Ring pulls away, clear your back, they have a position. Fine. Cool. They actually scout for spots, which is really nice. Like one of the few teams that actually scouts in NA. Maybe there's like 4 or 5 teams max that actually scout for positions. Oof, that was rough. They coexist. Good idea. Smart idea. They just chill here. Like they don't have to do shit. They just stall out while they poke at people. No nades. Does this team just not carry nades? Like, what the fuck? I haven't seen a single nade play from them once. I guess they're kind of rendered mostly ineffective due to Newcastle wall. But still. Good peaks. They're gonna lose their bubble in about 3 seconds. Which means they have to choose another bubble to call home. Oh, there we go. Drop their Q. Knock went down, so they can't use their Q. Ugh, God, I fucking hate watching that. Oh, that's when Evan popped off. That was the one where he was just like deleting people with a massive. Any questions? No questions? Yeah. Mm, man, it is hard to win on purpose on E District with this meta, specifically on E District. Because E District buildings allow people to live for a really long time, and then you just have way more bubbles. Ring pulls away here. actively clear your back. No easy positions afforded to them, so they need to kill people. They get held out here. Yeah, okay. So let's discuss this. Let's see how long they're here for before they make any kind of decision. Not good.
Gibby's almost cracked.
I have
Be
this side.
careful about climb ups a bit.
Yeah.
I didn't get my. Oh, I did get my kill.
Yeah, you did. Fighting out here in a bubble?
They are fighting in the right here. Also.
70 on the Newcastle outside. They're not
Catwall here,
Guys.
catwall here. Left side catwall.
Okay, come.
looking. Yeah, in the corner.
Okay, back is clear. Ring pulls away. Back is clear. Spot is not available to them. Fine. Whatever. Back is clear. Cool. You pick a team either here or here and you totally fuck them. Just pick a team. Kill them. That's it. And you isolate. And then I call it chunking. Like this is a whole pie, right? Your back is clear. And then you just take chunks. You kill people. You take chunks of that space as much as you can until your whole back is clear. So that way, when you do get a new position in here eventually, like your back is clear. But right now,
I'm getting
So
shot.
does he machine?
I got kill on this side.
Nice.
Can you guys kill me first? Can you guys kill me first? Get them down.
Go.
I got the kill. I got the kill.
pick a team. Pick a team. Pick a team.
On my ping. He's getting him up. Shoot him.
It's a whole minute, dude. Yes, they have a power position where they could be farming kills here, for sure. But as soon as that ring goes down, they're fucked, right? Pick a team. Kill that team.
With Newcastle.
This team is moving. Careful that they don't come up.
They
Okay,
have
careful.
no
This team is moving
info on the teams below them.
underneath
at all.
us. Climb.
Yeah.
They're coming.
So the other team is trying to clear the back, which is good. They're smart.
I have ball.
We're good. Give me gold on. Hold on.
Yeah, I have ball back.
Just stalling out.
Yeah. You start to
Don't have Q right now. I do not have Q right now.
They're
What if
fighting
we
low, I think.
vote? What if we vote?
Okay, now this is way too late. Should have done this earlier.
I'm near
Yeah.
them.
Name them.
We go back up
Get
to
a
the
different angle
They're
from the
getting
bottom.
Yeah, we should go back up.
Go back to the roof. Go back to the roof.
Why go back to the roof? Kill that team. You get 8th place and 2 kills.
Yeah.
Just climb up.
That was a terrible decision. Terrible decision.
We're chilling. We can
They
also.
should have just killed that team. That was a free kill. Look,
I'm near them.
Yeah.
Near them.
just wait. Kill this team, dude. What the fuck?
We go back up to the
Yeah,
roof.
yeah, we should go back up.
Go back to the roof. Go back to the
What? Okay, what advantage does going back to the roof do for you? It does nothing. Look,
We're chilling. We can also bulk out if you guys want.
Yeah, are you able to with this fucking banner above
Bro,
us?
like I hate this kind of playstyle when the ring pulls away is because you're just hoping something opens up to you. It's completely focused on luck versus like, like you have the devil that you know that you can deal with here. Just kill those guys. Kill that team. Kill another team. Cool. You get 8th plus like 3 kills. Fuck yeah, dude. So much better than like this.
Be careful.
Yeah.
I got a bump.
I'm dying.
Wait, Ethan, give me
I know a lot of people disagree with me about like having some sort of system when the ring pulls away, but like it's pretty predictable. Look, they get 9th, no kills. Should have killed that team. Okay, again, if the ring pulls away from you, if you do not have a free spot or a power position to shoot from where you can abuse that power position to get free kills, you got to clear your back. You got to kill those teams. Big E went nuclear. A surprising amount of panic going on from them at that end. Yeah, I think this is just like they don't have some sort of system about what to do when the ring pulls away. Yeah. And a lot of people are against some sort of systems, but like it's just default plays, right? Like a pick and roll in basketball is a default play. Like no one makes fun of pick and rolls. You should have some sort of plan, some sort of default plays when the ring pulls away. That's it. It's not difficult. Like in basketball, if you were down like 20 points, you're going to play very differently if you are up ahead 20 points. You make different plays. Okay, let's take a look at this fight. They have a Is this mid-range fight or this it has to be close quarters? Keon with another nade. Dude, if you can watch Keon, I want somebody to get like a compilation of his nades. His nades, like anytime I like hop into his stream, I've seen like a couple good grenades. Like I don't know, his nade usage is insane. Okay, let's take a look at this fight, and we'll go through the system of like first part is the presser stage, where you give yourself some sort of advantage. You get different angles. This is literally, remember Purple Slushy, exact same fight, same building, same angles. So let's see how they approach this very differently than Purple Slushy.
We can maybe run out front glass here and look for that Evo.
Okay, other teams in the other building. Okay, I was wrong.
Level 4.
Crappy
Okay.
Oh, it riding us.
Yeah, ready.
Oh, they get ran here.
I'm slamming.
Oh, it's Purple Slushy. It's literally the fight. Okay.
Yeah, they
Okay. Using their Q properly. Fucking. So Future just runs into the middle of the bubble.
Cracked him. Nice. Oh my god.
BulletL did the smart thing by stalling until his teammates were there.
Shit, Bullet, your shit.
Get ready, get ready.
Shit. Bullet was fine.
Looking
Future
glass,
threw that
looking
fight.
glass.
I need to pop a body. I need
Dude. Watching it from that POV, watching Future just get manhandled, fuck, dude. That sucks. Future, I hope this is a lesson for you. Just work on your bubble fights, man. You know I love you. You know I want you to win. I'm glad you're with Bullet and Pluto. If you guys just like talked outside of the game just a little bit more about how you fight and how you approach certain situations, and you guys have a couple more default plays for the situations, and you structure your rotations and you structure your fights a little bit more, I think you guys would be like a consistently top 10 team. You have like all the ingredients, you just got to know how to put them together properly. Okay, I would say that they don't have ring here, so clear your back. They need to clear up height. Let's figure out what they do here. Okay, so do you hear that? They walled. What happens here? The other team already walled, which means Noct can wall them back and destroy their wall. So they might have ability advantage here, right? The other team has been baited of their ability. Yep, called it. See, this is why we bait abilities. Play back. So they're using Noct. Okay, so I've talked about this before. When you have a triangle here, if you have one person in the front, right, that you have to look at this person. You have to just look at that person and then keep them alive because you're using them as bait.
There's only one left. Only one left.
Yeah. He's forward. He's in this.
We need to cross here. We need to cross here, guys. Cross.
He's in the left corner, right here.
Super safe on me. Super safe on
Wait,
me.
no. I don't know where you went. Yeah, I'm saying, I don't know where you went. Careful,
Okay.
there's a solo.
Can we peek this? Can we peek this?
Slow down.
Is it
Slow down. Get more information. Slow down. You have all the time in the world. Slow down. Get more information.
better on you?
Right here.
Instead of saying right here, say look north.
He went over.
Can we play that? We have better something.
I don't know. I think there's a
Hit
team
that.
right
Hit that.
Okay, island is
We
staring
have
us.
good song here. Good song here.
We're good.
No wall.
Can we play for that?
No
loot?
wall. Good comms.
Above?
We're chilling.
We have song.
Yo, let's. Okay, hold this right side, Yanya. Come with me, Noct.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming. There's a full
Get
island.
loot.
Yep.
Get
Be
nades.
careful on your left, guys.
Hold it,
Guys.
cover.
Actually, I think I hold it. I think I hold this also.
What's your
You
wall?
see me about to move.
I'm 50%.
Wait, these move. They are hyping this.
That was smart. Holding the alt Excel is a good idea because he might have alt by the time they need it.
Okay, that's really
And
good.
then
Okay,
he might be
guys
able
look
to
at it. I'm
spam the
looking
Excel for
Yeah,
later.
look right. You have spikes on the right side?
Yeah, I do.
They try and push us.
He's
We have
gonna
any
drop
loot
down.
back?
We can start breaking their wall. We really 20% off.
Oh wait, this is the one where it pulls away towards God buildings. Oh yeah, and then they die too because they have to climb the wall.
Oh, my bad. I thought you had
I
it.
mean, there's like nothing they can do here. Like they have to climb, I think.
Back down.
Yeah, to double
we,
down.
we do not want to though. We want to
Yeah, I
bubble
know,
up
but I'm
top.
saying like if we get into it and we're just like getting shit on, like,
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
and then we can do the evac.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, just die here. So early in this mistake, honestly, in my opinion. Okay, so specifically for thermal. Come on. Here we go. Okay, so the ring pulls away from them. It's probably going to pull towards those houses, right? One of the biggest issues is that you have this lava that you need to cross, and this is height. This is low ground, right? Going low to high is infinitely harder than going high to low. Just saying. So if you can, try to get those high buildings if you can. Like from this position, it's really difficult to do that. But hey, artsy. Those snipes. Nice.
Right now, guys.
The enemy's far
Okay.
off.
Team just safe here.
I'm watching our back. Let me know.
Jan is Mexican,
Negative.
right? He sounds Mexican. That accent. Sounds like my friends growing up. Okay, we have a fight. I want to see their fight where they get 3 kills. Let us watch. We have a bridge fight. Ooh. Let's take a look at this.
Is zone
He's
closed
literally
on them?
sitting
Are they-
right there.
Yeah, bro. Can we just on the Valk? I'm gonna throw verts. I'm gonna throw verts. You guys ready?
Or maybe I have to back to it.
Okay, they're sequencing their utility. He threw a vert before not healed.
Might be good verts. Crack two. Crack two. Crack two.
Okay, you want to swing on the guy on the
I'm
right?
opening the door.
Back is one.
I knocked
Nice, nice. I'm swinging this, I'm swinging this. Okay. I'm full
Oh, wait a minute, it's Future's team again. Ugh.
Thank you, I'm not with
One speak out.
I'm coming.
You give it low.
Let's go.
The one.
I'm ready.
I'm throwing shots.
Yeah, they're not pushing. They're just watching us.
We're good.
Okay. I'm getting the building. I'm getting. Yeah.
I'm going
Okay,
back.
they actively
Yeah, I'm
cleared
going
their back.
You wanna you?
They've
Fine.
been-
Blue.
They gotta
Yeah,
kill the
above,
team.
above, I do-
Give me out.
I'm gonna give you.
I'm back
I
up.
need
Go back,
to
go
drop
back.
down. They might push you guys.
Protect them.
You need to get up to the.
I'm chilling.
We still have time to push if we want.
Yes, we
Yeah.
should.
They're a
Bro.
Pathfinder team too. They're a Pathfinder.
Okay,
Alright.
You guys ready? You guys ready?
You hear that? They're a Pathfinder team, which tells them what the enemy might not have, which means they might not have a
Yeah,
catalyst.
I'm ready.
I'm nading in.
We should play for the right side hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come.
Play for the right side. Good
Good way to
comms.
get to us.
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why I don't like playing the right here is like you don't really have a lot of cover. Luckily, you have both Newcastle and Gibby that like allows you to play that space with a bit more
We have one?
flexibility.
There's a team there. Back.
Yeah, but this is all just open space.
back up.
You see what I mean?
Fight
It's the
inside,
exact same.
Fight inside.
Yeah, they should have just pushed in from the front because they would
Okay.
have had cover from the inside instead like went to the right side.
We can
Yeah, that was
also
not
get
good.
the room.
Yeah.
Oh, go, 90.
Whoa.
Let's play fucking
the bubble. Get the bubble.
There's this guy.
Yep.
I'm popping
Push
the cell.
left.
Take his door. Take his door.
Okay.
You don't have
Push
to
you left.
take.
Good comms. Forward left, forward
We
left.
go. I'm just opening the doors. I'm just opening the doors.
Slow down,
I'm just opening
slow
the
down.
doors.
We're fine.
Telling?
Yeah, they should have pushed in instead of going right. That was yeah. They're just not thinking there.
Zone shifted.
They use. Remember,
Again,
there's
like
still that
when
team
you're playing at this level, it's really
Maybe
hard to
get
make
a
like a
spike on
perfect
that?
decision.
Bro, they
Your
might have left.
heart rate's elevated.
Spike on the right door
you
now.
know.
Get a spike.
Fine.
High ground here. Is it in? No, it's
Oh,
not.
this is the T-Law
We
win.
Play time and then play.
Oh my god, that T-Law win was
yes.
so
Here, here.
crispy.
Wait, I think this team is some bulk here. This team is some bulk here.
No. I have ball.
They
Okay,
gotta clear
I'm
the
gonna have
back.
my Gibby. I'm gonna say this one. Listen, we just drop down. You wall our right side.
Yeah,
off the
full
balcony.
team.
Yeah. You shoot them.
Try.
Down for this.
This team move. This right side is free. This right. We have Son on the car. We need to play it for that.
But the
Guys,
building
drop on
is
me.
still
Drop on
in.
me. Drop on me.
Okay,
Drop on me.
Hey,
Follow me.
go left, guys. You see that, right?
side. Car, go to the right side.
Yeah, I'm naming them.
You keep. We don't have zone
They're
here.
trying to slam. They're
No,
trying to slam.
we're in zone here. Do I?
Cheering on them. I'm cheering on them. Take up those. Take up those. Just wait
Yeah,
for
let-
bubble. Wait for bubble, guys.
I queued.
They're fighting. They're fighting.
I'm
Yeah,
so
you just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait.
He's one is.
Dead.
I have to range. We'll just play on the. We need to shoot the wall out. Q and 2. They're resing.
Yeah.
See, they're just chunking. They're just finding little positions, just taking parts of the ring one at a time, and they're just isolating their fights, just one at a time. Nothing complicated.
Got it out.
Just taking their time.
Watch our left wall.
They're
50%
getting
off.
shot right here.
How many shields?
There's
you
no
got?
guy.
I only
I
have
got
4
this. I got this. I got this. I got this.
Look for this loot.
Look at Gibby on the right.
Fuck the loot, dude.
He's
You have
one,
10
he's one.
seconds.
Yeah. We can.
Fuck the loot. You're gonna drop your bubble for loot.
Getting open cell.
Okay, they're looking for L too though. Okay, that makes sense.
I got gold home though. They just full reset on the right.
Okay, I thought they were going for batteries or
Hold on
something.
for
Like
my
what?
fucking.
Reset here and they're bubbling away. We need to focus it. He's right there.
Yeah, I think we need to come a wall here, no?
Yeah, I killed him. Bro, I think we
got the wall. I got the wall.
Clear, right? Okay,
Yeah,
so a lot of people ask, why don't they clear the left side? Okay, because this might seem like a free fight here against the Caravan. The reason why is because this entire area is like low ground, and they don't know if there's an enemy on the opposite side, right? And then pushing a Caravan, normally when you're pushing a Caravan, let's say this is the Caravan, right? Here's the window, here's the door. You normally have to take the other side of the Caravan as well. It's really hard to push only one side of the Caravan. It's a very costly fight. If they did that, they might have won the game, I'm going to be honest, right? But the safer play is to go here where you have height eventually, and then you can make a decision from there. There's more people here to fight, but you have more cover, you have more height. So eventually, when the ring pulls away this towards the center, you're not going to have to try to climb. But again, you're still dealing with a shitload of people. I think if they had fought this Caravan early, and they had like the foresight to think about like where everybody is on the map, right? They might have won this game. Like seriously. Like, because like this fight is like fairly free. It's not free. It's fairly isolated, I should say. Now, here's a trick. When you're fighting a Caravan team, let's say this is the Caravan, right? Or RV. People call it the RV. Okay. Now, if you can only fight one side, the trick is to have two people here, and then you have one person on an off angle. Okay? That's it. If you can only control one side, you have two people, one person at the door, one person at the window, and you just go in and out. You duck, you use cover, obviously you try to play your life. And you have the third person. This third person is the critical person to try to nade. So that way when this person's, shields go down and they go away, this person's going to come in to look. You use these two people as bait. So that way this third person can shoot from the distance. That's how you push a Caravan, from one side only. So again, if they had done that earlier, they probably would have won the game. If they had won that fight, for sure. Yeah. But again, this is all hindsight. Really, really difficult. The fact that they got second here is insane. They got a good amount of kills. Also, they're like the first people to fight. Like, this is just a shit show, I think, like, this is just one of those things that I think Dropped still needs to develop. When you are trying to win in match point, you need to develop that skill of taking a step back and trying to anticipate how you can win the game on match point, right? Because the way they're playing right now is how you would maximally play the game if it was a normal game, but they are currently on match point. And if you are on match point, you had to think about how the fuck do we win this game, right? So the best way to do that is think about heat. Which side of this map has the least amount of heat? I think these guys have the least amount of heat, right? If we fight here, yes, there's height, there's cover, we can get more kills for sure. Absolutely. But if you watch any teams that win match point, they're usually the ones that have the least amount of eyes on them. They're the ones that have the least amount of heat. If you look at Falcons, when it wasn't even, I think they were still Dark Zero at the time when it was the Overlook where Koifel was filling in for Easy Flash, and Koifel pretty much like wiped out Falcons with Legends Gaming. It was that Overlook. Like, here, let me talk over. I gotta hop. Talk to you soon, B. See you later, Slice. Okay, we'll take a look at World's Edge. Okay, so this is the one where Zero had a Kraber, and he was like here, right? And the ring pulls, like the ring was like this, right? So let's say the ring was here. What what Dark Zero did, and I've talked about this with Nihil a few times now, is they were here and everyone can look at them. This is all open space, right? So there's a lot of heat on them, right? So in order to win fairly consistently, you need to go to the thing that's not Godspot over here. And they did that. Their first move was to go over here and clear that. And I thought that like, oh, they're going to win the game. But they made the mistake of going back to their original position where everybody could focus on them, right? If they had just stayed, if they went here and then they went here where there was like no heat and they already cleared that entire side, the ring pulls away and then they've already cleared the side, they would have won the game. They would have won match point and they would have won that tournament. Instead, they went back to an area where they felt comfortable and that there was a lot of heat and a lot of people could see them. Like you have to like you can't play scared, but you have to play hidden. And if you're trying to win a match point, you can't brute force it. Right? It's about information. If people can see you, like it should feel like a surprise to other people that you won match point. It shouldn't look obvious, right? Like people shouldn't see you and be like, "Oh, that's Falcons. We have to kill them or else they get match point here." Right? You have to be the last person and you have to be the sneakiest motherfucker. Like here, T-Law, they're the last people. They just outlive everybody else. They have the least amount of pressure on them. Right? Everybody else is just vying for like fighting for that position. But T-Law is just chilling on the other side and they're just letting people kill each other. So if you're trying to win match point as a team, I think dropped like if like I think you should study more match point games and just practice match point and just like figuring out how to win those games. And if I was in scrims, I wouldn't even try to win the scrim. I would like practice learning how to win games, if that makes any sense. Because they already know how to get like a huge amount of points. But if I was dropped, if I was Yanya, if they're like co jailing, whatever, and if I was Raven, I would have them practice winning games that don't look like they can win the game, you know? And they can measure that. Like, let's say on Overstat, let's say they have like 4 scrims in a week, and that's like 6 games each. It's 24. And then out of those 24 games, right, they win 4 games on average every week. I would try to get that to 6 games on average. That is 150% difference. Like, yes, there are a lot of variables that you can't account for, right? But if you're trying to be a team that's trying to get more kills, you know, if you look at your Overstat, right, or your BLGS finals, if you're trying to get better at kills, the what's it called? The stat that you want to increase is just get more kills, right? You just increase that skill. You increase that. You focus everything. Will your average placement go down? Absolutely, absolutely. As you're trying to practice, right? There's a couple students and a couple teams that I'm working with right now, and I said, listen, I don't give a fuck about your macro right now, not that much. You know, your base macro is fine. Like we've gotten it to a sufficient level. I want you guys to focus on getting into more fights in rank and in scrims, and then we're going to work on small little like techniques to improve your fighting, right? And how to search out and get more kills. I want to get this, to 70 or whatever in your group. You should be dominating your group. But if you have a history of not winning match point, this needs to be like, this is an issue, dude. If you are in second place and you've not won a single game, to me, and I talked about this even before we watched any of these games, like this is their biggest issue. If I was dropped, that's the thing that I would develop. That's the thing that I would focus on more than anything else. Because like they already know how to dominate a lobby with points. They just need to learn how to win games on purpose and see like 5 moves ahead, keep the heat off of them, learn how to push people into each other, all that shit. And like think of other strategies that I haven't even thought of. So that's just something to think about. Does anybody have any questions, any requests at all? If you don't, I'm going to hop off. I'm going to do my job. But, now's the time. Any questions? Chat, 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 chat. See if anybody messaged me in Discord. Nope. No questions. Actually, hold on. Let me find LGS VODs. I'll just go to, we'll search finals, Falcons. Was it Falcons? No, it was Dark Zero. Finals? Dark Zero. This is 7 months ago. Was it playoffs? Let's see if I can give you the example. Here it is. We just talked about this, right? Look where they are they have the edge of the map. They have no heat on them, right? We'll take a look at this. So look where they are right now. They have plenty of heat on them. Everybody can see them, right? They're in open space. Yes, they can LOS people because they're kind of like in a little divot here, right? But what they do instead, and I thought they were going to win the game here, they go away. They clear the northeast side of the map. They go over there and they clear them. And I thought, like, oh, damn, they win this game. Easy. They clear this entire side. Boom. And now they have a height position. Yes, the ring pulls away from them. Fine. They kill these motherfuckers. They kill Moist. Cool. Now look at this. Ring is pulling away from them. I will walk in with the outside ring and scout like for a position. You don't want to get there too early. Again, you don't want the heat on you. If you're trying to win the game, your goal is to win the game, not get the most points. But look what happens. They go back. They're still clearing. This is all good. All very, very, very good. They're still clearing. They're clearing. They're clearing. Now look what happens. They go into an area where people can see them. There's a shitload of heat here, right? They're clearing. They're clearing. They're doing a good job. They're clearing. And then 0 ego challs. They should have still stayed on the north side. They're clearing. They're clearing. All they got to do is just chill here and do nothing. They have to like pretend like they don't exist. You want other teams to forget about you. Instead, 0 goes out into the open for 1 kill. Yeah, he threw the game. I think you can, like, every single finals lobby, you watch the people, the game before match point, or you watch the match point game, it's always the people that throw that have the most heat on them. Okay? All right, do you guys have any questions? Doesn't look like it. If that's the case, I'm going to hop off. All right? Have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.